Starting July 1st, some major changes you need to know about when it comes to your auto insurance. So do you need to do anything? Do you need to act? Let's get right to an expert who knows a lot about this. We're talking to Kris Hall of Meadowbrook Insurance out of Southfield, Michigan. And Kris, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Major changes coming to auto insurance in Michigan. Again, that all rolls out on July 1st. What do we need to know?
There's two major changes to Michigan no fault. The first one comes to personal injury protection. That's what pays for you and your family's medical bills if you're injured in a car accident. The other one comes to what's called bodily injury liability. And what that is the amount of money that the insurance company will put forth to defend you in court for bills that you're held legally responsible to pay.
Yeah, Kris, up until now, we've had pain and suffering, we've had negligence. Those are some factors. What does this new change do?
With having this option to reduce medical coverage, you can now be held responsible for the medical bills of another party. If they've reduced or opted out of their personal injury protection, you can now be held responsible to pay those bills. And that's the coverage that pays it, bodily injury liability.
You know, when we look at Michigan and then we look at other states, even in the surrounding area, how is this different?
That's a good question. Even with these changes, Michigan is still going to have some of the best personal injury protection benefits in the country. My sister used to live in Ohio. I think they had a maximum of $5,000 for personal injury protection. Here in Michigan, you can maintain the unlimited coverage, or you could reduce it to $500,000, $250,000, or some folks are kind of rolling the dice and opting out entirely.
All right, Kris, so try to break it down. I know it's a specific case-by-case issue, but how does someone out there who's watching decide which option is right for them?
A lot of people think that, well, I have excellent health insurance coverage, so I'm considering opting out. And I understand we all want to save money, but what I'm telling people is that there's a lot of things that a Michigan no-fault auto insurance policy provides very robust coverage for that a health insurance policy doesn't necessarily cover. I'll give you some examples. What if you need substantial physical therapy to help you regain your mobility after a car accident? What if you need a wheelchair ramp to get in and out of your house? What if your house needs to be reconstructed to widen the doorways to allow you to get in and out? Those are things that health insurance doesn't necessarily cover and typically has really great coverage on a Michigan no-fault policy.
Kris Hall with Meadowbrook Insurance, good to see you. Thanks for joining us and explaining this, making it a little bit clearer for everybody. I want to mention, though, that yes, the changes do go into effect on July 1st, but you may not have to do anything until your policy comes up for renewal, something to keep in mind moving forward.